Okay, we're back. In this video, we'll dive a little bit more into what um, we're going to do to get better conversions to our sites. Okay, now everything I've described here is the general lay of the land, the general layout of um, how calls are going to come in, where we're going to get traffic from, and all of that. And of course, like I said earlier, what applies to Minisite 1 also applies to Minisite 2 and 3. Okay, now let's look at our PPC. Okay, where do we get traffic from? Let me pause this video real quick here and dive into it. Hang on 1 second for me. Okay, all right. Now, how do we know what works? Okay, one of the first things that we do is, like in this case here, went ahead and looked at what accredited merchant capital was doing, and based on what we could see here, looks like you really did some good PPC, probably just for about a day or so, and that was back in 2011, August 2011. Did an average of about $5,000 on August 11th, and this is actually live what you did. I mean, this is just one of the tools that we use to see what you have done and what your competitors are doing and things like that. So it looks like you really haven't done too much since then. Your daily spend has really been, unfortunately, really low, so we really can't track too much. Up to, say, December 2012, so far you have an average of about $96 per day. Now, here's what we do. Okay, look at we'll take a look at what keywords has been working for you. Okay, now how do we do that? Let's take a look at see, these are the ads that you ran. These are the ads you ran on hang on for me 1 second. You know, hang on for me 1 second. Okay, all right, sorry. These are some of the ads that you ran. Okay, on March 12th, you ran this ad, and it came up on position number 6. Okay, you ran this ad on on May 12th, and it didn't get much traction, so it didn't even show up on page one. That's basically that. Let's take a look at what you did in August. On August 12th, you ran on this keyword here. This is the keyword you ran on. Okay, hang on for me one. Like I said earlier, I'm not an expert with um, actor or anything like that. But basically, let's look at what you did here. On this keyword here, and this is the keyword that you ran on. Um, you came up position number 3. Now, under business loans, bad credit, okay, you ran that ad, okay, and you came up position number 10. Let's scroll down and take a look at some of the things that you did. For this merchant cash advance, that keyword there, you ran that ad on February 12th, and you ran this ad on, and this was your position number 10, cash advance, accredited merchant capital, and that phone number there, 24 hours, blah, 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 blah. All right, now let's take a look at what your competitors are doing. Now, remember the first keyword that we looked at was unsecured loans. Now, some of the competitors you have are, guys like Prosper.com, One Main Financial, Western Sky, and places like people like that. Now, if you look at that on this particular keyword, unsecured loan, Prosper ran an ad that came up position number 4 out of 20. What was the ad? Well, look at it. Hey, look at this ad. Need money? Um, Rate starting at 6.59% APR, as seen on CNN and CBS. And then they switched it out. On March 12th, they ran this ad here. You notice it didn't have the CNN and CBS on it. And based on our data, it didn't do as well. They spent about $2,900 that day, and they ran it against about 3,000 keywords. sorry, 3,200 keywords. And then we've got some other ads they ran, and let's look at another competitor. Another competitor ran on the same day, and that's One Man Financial. Showed up on position number 7 for this keyword here. Now we can go ahead and look at other keywords that they've ran on, and they spent $15,000 that day, 52 dollars, and they ran it against 6,000 keywords. Now that's a lot of money spent on this keyword. Now that doesn't mean that you can't do better. You can do way better on less keywords, but better optimize on the ads. Okay, and we definitely can show you how to do that. Let's look at another competitor and another keyword. Hang on for me one second. For this keyword here, it's business loans bad credit. Now, we've got, look at these guys. The number one guy is On Deck Capital. On Deck Capital, as recently as November, ran this ad, business loans bad credit, $5,000, blah, 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 blah. So what we do is we do basically a hybrid. Remember we talked about what we do for traffic sources and things like that? We do basically, hang on for me one second. Let's look at PPC. We're looking at Google here. We'll look at what are your competitors doing. We take a look at that, and look at what works for them. And once we look at what works for them, we just go ahead and, basically just kind of spy on them and look at what got this guy number one. If you look, see, number one for this keyword here. Now, bees2capital.com, and they were number 2, for that keyword. Let's see, MasterCard Business Network, they showed up number 3 for that keyword on the same day, as you can see here. See, we can tell this. Now, certain keywords they switched out. Okay, and no ads. Let me scroll down a little bit and see what some other guys are doing. Advantage Capital Funds. Look at what they did. Okay, they showed up number 8. We don't want that ad. Number 22. Look at this is a bad ad. See, showed up number 22. Okay, they did $544,000 that day. 900 keywords. Number 22. Look at this. Advantage. All right, let me pause this, and so that's a brief overview of what we do with ads. Let's go to some other tools we use. Okay, hang on. Another tool we use is actually our for SEO is another platform that we use to get you ranked pretty quickly. And like I said earlier when I talked about, hang on for me one second, I want to get everything in a very short period of time. When I talked about SEO articles and all these things here, let me show you exactly how we do it and basically show you how we dominate. One of the things that we do is we go ahead and do like article directories. Now, as you can see here, we've got about 100 and for this, I'll show you one of our clients. Let me show you one of our clients. For this article direct, we've got 174 services. Okay, and some created accounts and things like that, unable to access. Some, we weren't able to create this account. There are all kinds of things funky things we do. As you can see here, some were created, some were not created. And for this client here, we want to go ahead and get them ranked pretty quickly. And let me show you an example of how this thing would work. All right, now we're back. Let's see here. Okay, one of the things that we want to do is, this is the money site. This would be like your mini site, okay? Now, one of the things that we do is we would go ahead and, this is, hang on one second. This right here is basically an architecture. You've got bookmarking services, you've got article directories, you've got videos, you've got PDFs here, you've got another video that points to this. You've got commenting blogs that point to the article directories. You've got basically, this is the overview of how we're going to get her ranked pretty high. And we don't just get them, ranked like that. Let me show you basically how this thing works. It's fairly crazy, and we've developed it over time. Hang on one second here. Where are you? Let's close this out for a second. We don't want to make any changes to that. We don't want to make any changes to that. But we would do things like, let's see here. We'll go ahead and do another thing we'll do is say videos. We've got these video sites that we submit to. Sometimes we do bookmarking. We submit to these bookmarking sites. As you can tell, that's pretty plenty. And we do blogs. This is plenty. 975. Okay, we submit to 975, all pretty much all at the same time, all automated. You don't have to. This is not stuff. It's one of those "don't try this at home" type things. Sorry, black blog platform. Um, this is your status net. Kind of works like Twitter, but it's a little different. They're microblogs and real short characters. You've got the wikis. You've got plenty of wiki sites that we submit to. 684 in this case. So we've got plenty to work with. And this is basically to help you get better ranking on your mini site. All right. Well, the next thing we want to do is actually, gosh, I had to stop for a second. Look at how we get the sites ranked. Okay. Like in this case, I'll go ahead and show you one of the sites that we're working with. In this case, let's go ahead and just edit this for this. Okay. This is just in this video. We'll go ahead and just show you like an architecture. Okay. In this case here, this would be our landing page. Okay. And bookmarking service. I think I already talked about that. Okay. Let's dive into a bookmarking service. What do we get there? Now, take a look at this. Okay. Take a look at this. Profiles. We create different profiles and submit different profiles under different layers for different services. That way we don't leave any footprint for Google, okay? Because Google would penalize you for having all these, things coming from one IP address and same person and all that stuff. So we've got to switch things up a little bit, okay? And these are just for the bookmarks, okay? And let's take a look at something else we do. Hang on, let me go ahead and close this out. And another tool, this is for article directories. Okay, now as you can tell, again, we've got submit under different profiles. Okay, and as for these are article directories, e-zine articles, and we've already submitted it there. Your article snatch, article biz, and all these. There are tons and tons of them, that we submit to. Okay. And videos, PDF sites. These would be your PDF sites. Okay. Again, PDF sites under different profiles, different sites that we submit to. They're all here. Now, I'm showing all this to show you that when we are trying to get you ranked, we mean business. And we've done it for tons of people. And basically, we've got the tools to make it work. Hang on for me 1 second. Okay, so we go ahead and create tons and tons of different accounts, and again, we don't want Google following us around. All right, so that's basically what we do, and just in a nutshell, that again, can we get you ranked? Can we get you more leads than you currently have? Of course. We'll spy on your competitors legally, ethically, and all that stuff. And we'll go ahead and now do all kinds of other services to get you more traffic to get your sites better ranked. If you'd like to discuss or maybe look at some more of what we do, or basically go ahead and hire us, give us a call. My direct number is 678-701-7019. Again, this is Phil with WeGetMarketingResults.com. Look forward to talking to you soon. Take care. Bye.